Sorry, my live dropped. I don't know why this keeps happening. It happened to me yesterday too. Very annoying, very discouraging. Get it together, YouTube. We're back, hopefully. I agree, Red. I agree. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. So, Red Devil, tell me about this girl that you're nervous to ask out, as if she's just not a person. I was saying, though, you don't look a day over 20. You look so young. Well, thank you. I am somewhere between 20 and 70, so yeah, that makes sense. Let me put the thing back in the chat. A dooba-dooba-doo. Hi there, we're back, everyone. Sorry, my first live dropped. It's so annoying. Ugh. Ugh. Terrible. Terrible. Awful. Jefferson's back. Hi, Jefferson. Welcome. Happy to see you. Make sure you guys give my live a thumbs up, please. It helps the channel. It boosts the algorithm. Bia Turbo says she is 21 at most. Wow. Thank you, Bia Turbos. I beat the case 9 a.m. I don't know what that means, cancel CEO, but good for you. A good alibi should always be in your back pocket. Hi, Benito. Red says, yes, the girl, well, we've been friends for a while, but I've always been scared to ask her out. I literally shake while speaking to her. Aunt Marisa, I need help here. Oh, you really like her? That's so cute. Web Matrix says, I have a... Well, Red Devil, I'm going to tell you, if you've known her for a while, what is a while? How long have you been friends? Freddie Carlito says, your green dress is so pretty. Thank you, Freddie. Benito says, France, Paris. Wow. Hi, Matt Dixon. How are you? Hi, Rivers. It's not a wig. It's perfect hair. I know you're not used to perfection like this. It's very rare for you to see such beauty, but it exists, honey. I cannot with YouTube. They really need to get it together. Hi, Hamid. Hi, Gerardo. Red Devil says like 4 to 5 months. I see. How did you guys meet, you and this mystery woman? Freddie says take a walk. You can take a walk, Freddie. I'm not walking nowhere. Hi, Cool Rasta. Hi, Alexander. How's it going? It's going. So welcome to my live stream. Please give my live a thumbs up. It helps. It boosts me in the algorithm. Thank you. If you don't know, I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist. And I'm offering you free advice. Cool Rasta says, do you like to play the saxophone? You know, I played the saxophone in school. I was the only girl who did it. That's why I wanted to do it, because all the girls were playing flutes and clarinets, and I was like, ew, why is there only girls playing this? And so I wanted to challenge myself. I thought a saxophone was cooler. Tech Garrick says she would have looked better if her hair was longer. Tech Garrick, you would look better if your money was longer. Council CEO says faith and will. Amen. Red Devil says playing football, I was the manager and I saw her and I told her about how the referee was terrible. It's a bit strange, I know. Wow. And she doesn't have a boyfriend? Cool Rasta says, oh, Master Trader. EK2 Men, how old are you? Hi, EK2 Men, somewhere between 20 and 70. Mark Lemon says, my mom had that same wig. Your mother wishes. Benito says, I love you. Thank you, Benito. Cool Rasta says, I have 30 years old classic style saxophone. Wow. Thank you, Swaja. So if you guys want to join my fan sites, they're in the bio. They're also in this link I'm about to pin here. This is like all of my links are here. Think of this as a link tree. It's in the bio as well. Hi, Brandon Stevens. Brandon Stevens, Mary White Girlfriends. I know. Make sure you give my stream a thumbs up, please. I see 8 of you here and only 2 thumbs up. Don't be a hater or I'm going to curse you with an itchy booty hole. So give it a thumbs up. Bear Turbo says, this lady makes a man's life longer even by just looking at her like a flower. Oh, that's so nice, Bear Turbos. Yusuf says, hello from India. Hi, India. Red Devil says, no, well, even if she did, Auntie, I'm stealing her anyways with my charm. Wow. Quinton Morel, it's not a wig. You've been in here a million times, Quinton. Get over it. Swanjan says, dear, I will marry you. You will not, Swanjan. I'm not interested. Gangsta says, I love your accent. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Abdullah says, you drinking Jose? Who is Jose? How would I drink him? You think I liquefied someone named Jose and put him in my gorgeous cup? No, this is green tea, honey. Yusuf says, where are you from, ma'am? I'm from Brooklyn, sir. Brooklyn, New York. But now I live in Los Angeles, and my ethnic background is Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. Amer says, you have big ... mouth. Oken says, insomnia. Go to sleep then. Take a melatonin, go to bed. Sleepy time tea, you'll be all right. Make sure you give my stream a thumbs up, please. I see 9 of you in here and 3 thumbs. Very sad. From Sweden, wow. Yusuf says the USA is a very beautiful country. Swajan, get out of here with that. Benito says cafe, green tea, te. Red Devil says, okay, I'm going to do it. What's there to lose, Auntie? Right. I mean, honestly, you really don't have anything to lose. What's the worst? She says, oh, no, I just want to be friends. Or you make it weird and she don't want to be your friend either. So is it worth it for you to potentially jeopardize this friendship? Yusuf says, I'm coming soon to USA. Wow. Benito says, okay, tea. Yes, green tea. If you guys want to get a tiny Jesus and some self-help books and some therapeutic coloring books, like our Stoner cartoon book here, check out my Amazon storefront. I also have teas, the teas that I like to drink, supplements, ashwagandha, Bibles, tiny Jesus. I've got pens with positive sayings on them, all kinds of good stuff in my Amazon store for you guys. Oh my God, get out of here. All these pervs, I swear. The YNs love me. It is insane. No one's going to show. Listen to this. Dear, your cleavage show properly. Get the hell out of here, Swijan. Go back to your 8 wives, loser. Abdullah says, try to lemongrass tea. Ugh, I hate lemongrass. I had Thai food once that had lemongrass in it. Disgusting. Never again with the lemongrass. I do ginger, though. I like ginger because I got vertigo, and ginger's very good for the inflammation. Speaking of, I'm going to get one of my ginger candies. I found these. You're never going to guess. Ginger chews. I found these at the Dollar Tree. 100% natural, gluten-free, vegan. It's literally ginger, tapioca, and coconut oil. So this is just a good way to get my ginger intake. Because it's hard to get, you know, ginger isn't something that's just like everywhere. It's hard to get ginger into your diet. So I drink it, and now I got these candies that really isn't candy at all. 15 calories. Sorry, it's chewy. It's very chewy. It's the tapioca. It's called Prince of Peace ginger. Interesting. All right, Red Devil says, what do you mean friendship? We are good friends, Auntie. We have a lot in common. I've done my research. All I'm saying is this friendship of 5 months or whatever, is it worth jeopardizing? Because a lot of girls, and I have been in this situation where a guy wants to take the friendship to the next level and you're like, no, I'm not interested, and then it makes the friendship awkward, and now you can't be friends no more. James Dixon says, regards from Scotland, you look like Tracy. Oh, I don't know who that is, but thank you. Hi, Michael Santana. It's not a wig, it's perfect hair. Bia Turbo says, have you dived into a candy sack when you were a child so that become honey? What? Yusuf says, bye, ma'am. I meet you later. Bye, Yusuf. Benito says, Paris is 12:30 a.m. Time to sleep. Good night, Benito. Theory Heaven says hello. Hi there. Mr. Deadpool says, it's my birthday soon. Hopefully you can make me mod then, because it's about time. I don't want to mod. When's your birthday, Mr. Deadpool? Seb Chris says, hello from Australia. Alpha Kenny Body. What does that even mean? It's not a wig. It's perfect hair, Ben. 18th of April. Wow. Right around 420. My favorite day. I don't know who that is, Teb. I have no idea what you're talking about. Have you ever loved someone? Dun, 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 dun. Give my stream a thumbs up, by the way. I see 4 thumbs and 11 people. Go give me a thumbs up. I'm not reading comments till there's 11 thumbs. Give me thumbs up. Stop being haters. Alexander Wright says, you're so pretty. Thank you, Alexander. Red Devil says, I understand that, but I feel like she and I are going to be a good couple because of our things in common. I don't know. I'm just telling you from experience, that's not always enough. Sunday Okie D says, dear. Hi, dear. Hi, Sunday. Mr. Deadpool says, Rooster, you're a weirdo, bro. There's a lot of weirdos. Tab says, say Alpha. Oh my gosh, Tab, I'm going to kick you out. Anyway, make sure you give my stream a thumbs up, please. Welcome if you're new here. I'm Aunt Marissa. I identify as a therapist, and I'm offering you free advice. All you got to do is put your comments or your problems in the chat, and me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus here, are going to do our best to help you. Do not lose any weight. You are so good like that. I lost 20 pounds, and I like my body. Sunday says, I love you. Thank you. Jeremy Johnson says, kick him out there. You know I love to. What should I do, the auntie? Just stay friends? You have to figure that out. Is it worth potentially ruining a friendship? Can you even just be her friend? Or are you so enamored by this girl that you just have to ask her out and find out? It could be a beautiful love story. It honestly could. But you have to be prepared for both outcomes. Hi there, Greg Fain. Ted Chris says, big love. Thank you. Peter says, are you single? Very and very uninterested. Jay Big says, love the accent, madam. From New Zealand, wow. Jeff Epstein, the wig suits you. It's not a wig, Jeff, but I'm sure you'd love to borrow it for one of your parties. Greg Fence says, beautiful, lovely, sexy you. Thank you. Tab Chris asks, has the price of fuel gone up where you live? Oh, yeah, it's like $6 in California. We're done. XYZ says, very big, very good. Okay. Daniel Burton says, you're worth... Okay, get out of here, Daniel. Peter says, if you are single, are you also sin? What? Baratuba says, oh, I don't know what that is. I'm Christian, Baratubos. Greg Fain says, I'm single only year. Good for you. Daniel Burton says, England loves you. Do they, Daniel? Thank you. Juicy Fruit. I remember that gum. Red Devil says, well, thank you. I'll let you know how it went. If I do it, auntie. I'm just nervous. Don't be nervous. If you're going to go for it, be confident, smell good. If this is your friend, then you should already know what she likes. What kind of food does she like? What's her favorite restaurant? Make a reservation at her favorite restaurant if she says yes. You should know things about this girl if you've been friends for 5 months. Dean Phillips says, it's the Cabbage Club. I don't know what that means. Mr. Deadpool says, we all want to hear how it went. Yeah, we do. We do want to hear how it went, Red Devil. Daniel Burton says, is work... Okay, Daniel Burton, you got to go. You're disgusting. Chris Holmes says, desperate people here treating chat as a dating site. Isn't it insane? Chris Holmes. Look at XYZ. Shake, shake. Show, please. I'll tell you what, XYZ. You send me $100, I'll shake and show something. Everett says, what's your name? Hi, Everett. I'm Aunt Marisa. I'm your favorite auntie. And I identify as a therapist. So if you got a problem or you need advice or anything, put it in the chat. And me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus here, are going to do our best to help you. I need to ask that. I'm going to pay for whatever she wants, and I need cologne, auntie. Get a nice one. Even if you got to get the samples from the magazines and do one of that, just make sure it smells really, really good. Bird19 says, somebody sent her 100 right now. Yes. Nula Chia says, is there women left who are not queens? Of course they are. I'm a rare breed. Hi, Daniel from Poland. HM says, hey, beautiful, you have a navel piercing. I do have a navel piercing. And no, you cannot see it. Bird19 says you have a wig on. Nope, it's perfect hair. It's perfect hair, honey. I told the hairdresser I wanted to look like Betty Boo and Halle Berry when she was in the Flintstones, had a baby. Boom. Perfect hair. John Arthur, hello there. How are you, John Arthur? Jeremy says, I know you would love a new car for your birthday, May 23rd. My birthday is not in May, but happy birthday to you. John Arthur says, this is my first time being here. Welcome, John. You are gorgeous. Thank you, John Arthur. Thank you very much. Very nice of you. If you're not queen, then I respect you, but in bedroom, no respect. What the hell is wrong with men? What is wrong with men nowadays? Does this ever work? Have any of you losers ever been into a woman's live stream and any of these comments made her say, wow, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to send you my number. Please call me. I can't wait to go out with you. Has it ever worked? The answer is no. It hasn't. I know it hasn't. John Arthur asks, where are you from? From Brooklyn, New York, but I live in Los Angeles now, and I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. Stanley says, oh, wow, just gorgeous. Hi, Stanley. Thank you. John Arthur says, I want to know you. A lot of people do line up. Emma says, the black Jennifer Tilly. I'm not black, but I get Jennifer Tilly all the time. Bear Turbo says, what is your biggest goal in life as a clever woman? To not have to work. Ever. Nolchia says, no, I am not flirting. You're not my type. No one's talking about you, Nolchia. Chris Holmes says, men here making sexual remarks are just keyboard warriors. Yes, exactly, Chris Holmes. Dean Phillips, women just fall at their knees for me. No, they don't, Dean Phillips. If they do, it's because you poisoned them first. John Arthur says, I am from Ivory Coast. Very nice, John Arthur. Muhammad says, how you reach puberty. What? That's not a real sentence or word, so I'm not acknowledging it, Muhammad. Elton says hello from Brazil. Oi, tudo bom, Elton? He let you go. Who is he? Who are you talking about, Bird? Also, I'm Latina, so there's no letting me do nothing. You can't control a Latin woman. By the way, reminder, everyone, reminder, I have an award-winning documentary called The Diaz where you can learn about my tragic divorce from a man who left me for another woman, the woman that he became, okay? And my cousin went through the same thing at the exact same time, so they made a documentary about it, and we've won like 20 awards for this. You guys can enjoy every episode on my Patreon, but if you want a sneak peek, season 1 and 2 is available here on YouTube. All you got to do is go to the top of my page and you'll see playlist, and it says The Diaz. Elton says you speak Portuguese, right? Tudo bom, panquecas, mantecas, samba. That's it. Fogo de chao. She's cultured. Mike, Texas Made Mike says, pop one out. Why don't you pop some money in my Cash App? XYZ says, can we see him standing up? Who? Nalchia says, what are you giving us this attitude? This is my attitude, Nalchia. It's not an attitude, it's me. Get over it. I'm from Brooklyn. EJ says, I am the master. Okay, Marcel Powell says, thank you, great, good vibes, positive. Thank you, Marcel. Is male Asian? Ah, what is that? Dean Phillips says, I ain't surprised. I'm not surprised from you either, Dean. Muhammad says, have your hubby satisfied. Get out of here, Muhammad. King Solomon, hello. Mr. Deadpool says, I see you were in Bad Girls Club. What's that reality show? I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Deadpool. I was never on Bad Girls Club. Killer K says, do you know Betsy Sue from the trailer park? Yes, she's best friends with my niece, Hennessy. That's my niece, and Betsy Sue's her best friend. It's not a wig, it's perfect hair, Muhammad. Ruin TV says, not gonna lie. Okay, no, you can get out of here with that. Emma says, where's your crazy Italian girlfriend at? What? Show me your beautiful armpits, Laughing Horse says. Laughing Armpits, show me your beautiful money, and I'll consider it. Dean Phillips says, you don't even know me, you immigrant. You sound retarded. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. That's in the U.S. So, immigrant from where, honey? What are you talking about, Dean Phillips? Dean Phillips, I bet you gotta wait in the morning for that special bus to come get you. The one that's real small and only like 5 people ride it. Kim Jong says, I love your accent. Thank you, Kim Jong. Cool Rasta says, she's a supermodel, guys. Thank you. Emma says, is that a wig? No, it's perfect hair, Emma. Just perfect, gorgeous hair. Anyway, so does anyone else need advice or tips or anything? We helped Red Devil with his, should I ask my friends out thing. We helped, who else did we help? What was her name? Shannon. Lagarde says, I blow my nose in my bed sheets. You're disgusting. Dean is a window licker. Thank you, Chris Holmes. I agree. He probably is a window licker. Red Devil says, friend, no, auntie, future girlfriend. That's right. That's right. So, my darlings, we are coming towards the end of my live stream. I want to remind you, go to the link in my bio. You can get cameos. You can join my Patreon, my fan sites. All of my links. I'm on Snap, Twitter, Instagrams, TikTok, Snapchat. I don't really use Facebook, but I have one. Threads. I got a Stand store if you guys want ideas on content creating, live streaming. If you need coaching calls, I'll audit your social media and I'll give you tips and content ideas, and we'll come up with a whole schedule. Essentially, I'll be like a mentor to you. So check out my Stand store. I got ebooks, I got planners, I sell content ideas. What else? Merchandise is in the bio. Hennessy's OnlyFans. I know you guys love that Trailer Park Girl Hennessy. Her OnlyFans is in my bio. She pays me to advertise it for her. B.O. Turbo says she is more than a psychologist. Thank you, B.O. Turbos. Will48 Mel says, who's your perfect man? Jesus. Mame Salah says, hello, friend. Hi there, Mame. Yes, I do, Lagars. It's in the bio. Metron says, every woman will get an attitude if you don't treat them with respect as they deserve. Thank you, Merton. As if I'm the villain here. As if I'm the villain. You're an immigrant. You're into everything. I don't even know what you're saying, Dean Phillips. I can't hear you over this stupidity. Will48 says, go out and touch grass, go camp and unplug. I don't like nature. I'll take a walk with my dog or go to the dog park. That's as naturey as I get. I don't like camping. I went camping once, never again. There were pincher bugs covering my tent like a nightmare. Ugh. Hi there, Minna. How are you, Mina? Hi, Nick. Tell your story walking. Blaze One says, beautiful voice. Wow, thank you, Blaze One. Very nice of you to say I have a beautiful voice. Very nice of you to say such things to me. Hi there, Nassim. By the way, if you did donate to the Cash App or the Venmo, make sure you put your name, your email in the notes section. Put your email address so that I can send you your digital autograph and your free link, your free trial to my Patreon. Let's see. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you, Rob. Who else? Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Dennis. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. For all the people who've donated. No one's showing you their feet, Henrich. Will48 says, you don't have to camp, just go outside. Yes, I'd like to go outside and walk. Red Devil says, thank you for all your advice for me. I'll let you know how it went. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you, Red Devil. Bye, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.